everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to everybody. And first things first, we have a pilferer in our midst. What up, Willis saved? Pat yourself on the back. You did it. You got to be first. How many months has it been since anyone other than Buttons got first? I think Kate got it once, actually. I don't have a tracker to keep track of this like Buttons does, but I enjoy patterns, and this is just extremely funny to me. So, Willis, congrats, you're first today, and also thank you for redeeming Word of the Stream. I will get right to that. But also welcome in everybody else. It's wonderful to see you folks today. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I had a particularly good day today. I got to organize things, which was fabulous. So hello, Bad at Buttons. It will possibly, Buttons, make you happy to know that although you didn't get first today, you did get last week. I saw that redemption when I logged in today and went, yes, the classic. The Bad at Buttons classic. So last, I don't even see it before closing my stream. So that's one thing at least. And hello, Kate Bloomer, and hello, Xenu, and yes, hello, Willis, and hello, SNK. It is wonderful to see all you folks today. I hope it's a good day. I hope it's a good day. It sounds fantastic to be in a zone. I was feeling in a bit of that today as well. Nobody asked me to organize, but it's kind of become part of my job to try to make sure things are as tidy as they could be. And because I got to work early today and the inventory manager was also early today, I got a chance
to... saved just resubscribed for 11 months. Also, it's that time of the month again. I'm on my subscription renewal period. Woo, 11 months.
Well, at least you can't pilfer your subscription, Willis. Thank you very much for that resub. 11 whole heckin' months. That's very exciting. Pilfer. Let me get you some wilds. 11 of them for you. There you go. Yay! Thank you very much for being such a wonderful part of the community for 11 whole months. I think that's great. Anyway, as I was saying, the inventory manager was also at work early today, and she's rarely at work as early as I am. And so we actually got a chance to talk about all the stuff that had been piling up as we like get orders and things don't necessarily get dealt with. I don't know what they are or what they're for. That's like her job, but I really like organizing stuff. So I just started casually chatting with her about all of the various things. And she was like, oh yeah, that's for that. And that's for that. And that's just regular stock. And that's for this thing. And I was like, cool. That all sounds great. How would you feel if I labeled all of that and put it away? And she was like, could you? For real? And I'm like, yes, please. So I spent like the whole day essentially doing someone else's job because she has so much other stuff on her plate right now. There's like a lot that she has to do all the time. And so sometimes it gets backed up. And I'm like, I don't have a lot on my plate today. Can I take some of these things off your plate? So it was a great day and I'm in a great mood. And now this game can ruin it all. So welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good one. I definitely had a good one. And I'm looking forward to playing some more of the swimming, the water temple. I am looking forward to playing it, but I'm also anticipating that it's going to be incredibly difficult, which is fine. We allow this. I did want to say I have one further announcement. Yay, the swimming temple. I have one further announcement before I can get started. And that one further announcement is that we are going to get an extra stream this week. So typically I stream Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time because I do have a full-time job. And so I do have a standard 40-hour work week. However, that is slightly flex time. Hello, I Like Daisies. Welcome in. It's wonderful to see you again today. I hope that you're doing okay and that you're resting up. So since we have a little bit more flex time going on this week, I have once again Friday this week off, which means I will be intending to stream at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, otherwise known as Friday, to replace the typical Wednesdays. So, if daytime availability is your thing, or if you just wanted to tune in for an extra stream, I will be live Friday morning, again, Eastern Time Zone. I am a Southern Ontario girl, if my accent doesn't give me away. Well, I congratulate Sam on his buttons. I don't know. That's wonderful. The participation is delightful. Yeah, so we're getting an extra stream this week and I'm excited. And I hope you are too. And maybe if we finish this temple tonight, the thing that we could do on Friday is all of the side questing. I did look it up because someone told me. So for anyone who was here last week, here's the brief update as to what's going on. You might recognize the pattern on the treasure chest directly behind the link there. I'm pausing it because I want to save time. Like time in game. I need to conserve time in game. So that's the boss key chest. And if you're familiar with Great Bay Temple, otherwise known as the Swimming Temple, to get the boss key, you have to defeat the second temple mini boss, which is the irritating frog that is in like more than one place. We've had to defeat him a whole bunch. And so I defeated him eventually. It was very irritating, extremely frustrating. I was mad for a lot of it, but we did defeat him. And like, I wasn't really supposed to like him. Tea type today. That is a great question, Willis. It's actually hot chocolate. I felt like a sweet treat. So it is a caramel flavored hot chocolate. Which, not to give away my secrets, but if this is the mug you see, it's often hot chocolate instead of tea because this is one of our smallest mugs. And so it's exactly the right size for making prepackaged hot chocolate, which is what we have. But it's a little smaller than I like for my teas. I know. So sneaky. Hello, Poison Death Frog. It's dangerous to go alone. Find all the frogs. Yep. That's what we're getting to. Oh, is that just because you made a health choice to like be healthier and not drink hot chocolate? Because it's not the healthiest thing, but it is something that I enjoy and it's something that I treat myself to on occasion. And I felt like a treat today because I did such a good job. You are right. It is also that hot chocolate is also expensive. I think that's probably why we have this. I think it was a Boxing Week sale. It was a box of 50 packets in 4 varieties of flavors for $30. Free shipping. And that seemed pretty darn reasonable. Oh, but it's not dairy free. Yeah, dairy free would make that significantly crazier in terms of price. Hello, Plum. Wonderful to see you as well. I hope you're doing well today, sir. So what I worked out basically when I defeated the mini boss for this boss key, it left a frog behind. And I put on my Don Giro mask and spoke to the frog, and it's one of the frogs in the choir. And so I had like a very unhappy moment. Ooh, Kate Bloomer rushing through on that 3-string strick. That's great. That's great. So I basically had a moment last week where I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to do this mini boss a whole bunch to find the frogs. That's very annoying. So it was recommended to me that I try to conserve my time in this temple because in theory I can get all the frogs on this same cycle and then I don't have to fight that mini boss again. So if you're available Friday morning, Eastern Time, 9:30 a.m., and want to be here, you might get to watch me do some frog collection. I might also do it today. It depends. Rebirth is out. Okay. Should I know what that is? Is that attached to like a greater game name, or is the game name only Rebirth? Is it a game? Or is it something else? This is extremely confusing to me because I wasn't excited about anything and now I want to be excited about it. But anyways, hello Plum. I'm doing great. I had the best day, which we know. Final Fantasy. Okay, there we go. Now I understand the excitement, and I can also be excited because I was like, Rebirth to me just didn't twig anything. But yeah, okay, that sounds amazing. I hope that you enjoy it. Kate Bloomer, thank you for redeeming Ask Me Anything. I always love it when stream starts with chatting. It's my favorite thing, actually. Hello, Herschel. Hi. My goodness. Wonderful to see you tonight. So, Kate, thank you for the redemption. Have you ever had a dream that you could do so you could do anything? Yes. Also, that's a fantastic meme. 10 out of 10. You're interested in the remake, just have so many games on your to playlist. Poison Dart Frog. I have so few games on my to playlist, and it's still going to take me several years to get through them. So, you know, we're here. Simple Girl, just get plain Swiss Miss hot cocoa, buy it in bulk, not in packets, way cheaper. That's probably fair. Bulk is typically way cheaper for hot chocolate. I don't know what the dairy-free options are for bulk in my area because I've never had to be concerned about that. But I think it was just the particular sale and the fact that we could try some flavors that we went with this. Normally, I'm used to having like a giant bin of it, and I just scoop it out a little bit at a time. And then I can have it in bigger mugs. But the small mug for now. We'll take the small mug for now. Thanks, Willis. It's almost like I've seen the meme a lot. Oh, fair enough. That's... Oh my goodness. Poison Darth Frog, you have given me a curiosity, and now I have to see if it'll work.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you would you could you do you want you could do so you do you could you want you could do anything?
That was so worth it. Sick remix indeed. Yeah, I don't remember if Giving Bits would actually announce a custom message or not. Somehow I feel like I don't have that setting turned on, but it doesn't matter, Kate, because I did code a way for me to access my TTS and make it say whatever I wanted. So we're fine. I thought it was funnier than me. It was funny for very different reasons. Okay. So chat. We need to work on this temple. There's so many rooms that I haven't been to, and I'm just so confused. Now we just need it auto-tuned. Someone get Schmo Yoho on the phone. Or don't. I have not seen that kid as an adult explaining it. If it is either interesting or funny, please feel free to throw that in Discord. My favorite quote from Hercules is, "Disappointed!" That's the only good quote from Hercules. It was very much the auctioneer's version of that. Okay, so I'm currently in that room. I understand that. I'm a little bit lost in this temple chat because I haven't played this game for a week, and so I'm a bit worried that I'm not gonna fully remember where I've been and what it is that I've seen that I need to check back on. So far, I remember the waterfall. And I think what I've been trying to do was turn on the red pipes. And so we might have to double check that. But like as I was turning on the red pipes, I realized that with ice arrows, I could access this room. Or the room that led me to this room. And so that's why I'm over here right now. But I think I want to double check to see if those are working. Like if the red pipe and the yellow pipe are working. I'm glad that he's fine as an adult, honestly. Like people who ended up as memes as children, I really, really hope found ways of adjusting to that in adulthood. And you know the follow-up on a few of them, like Bad Luck Brian and the girl in front of the burning house, and some of those, like we've been able to check in on them as adults and be like, hey, you cool? You cool. Like, you know that's not you, right? Like you're fine. The internet is fine with you. So I think I need to go back and check on how the pipes are doing, and then possibly I need to go up the waterfall. That's what I think I recall at this point. And I'm missing so many fairies. Yeah, that is a great question, Poison Darth Frog. Allow me to explain. So there's this really cool thing that Twitch did. Where am I supposed to stand to get that silly hook shot? Hello? There's this really cool thing that Twitch did that means that like literally, where is it? Thank you. Nope. I swear I didn't press that button. Anyway, Twitch did this really cool thing where it started by doing an uncool thing. And now it's gonna cost more to have subs in certain countries, and one of them is Canada. But then they did an okay thing where they gave me like a couple more emote slots and some extra like animated emotes and stuff. Ugh, not worth it. And that's pretty cool because like it means that we now have more emotes around. And so I actually meant to announce that and completely forgot. Can you tell that my brain is all blah, blah, blah? I'm focused on the game and completely forgot that there were other things to say. So I made Lady Kiwi the visual for the start of stream down here so that I would remember, and then I forgot to announce that I had done some shuffling around. And so now everybody can have this one. It's not a specialty one that needs to be unlocked anymore because I have more tier 1 slots. So if you're tier 1 subbed, enjoy your extra emote. Oh, Beavis, I meant an extra stream. I probably should have been more specific. I was making that post while also doing stream setup, so I'll try to correct it in case. But yeah, it wasn't an in place of. It wasn't a Friday instead of Wednesday. It was a Friday as well as Wednesday, which is why it's a Fry-yay. And I recognize that none of that was communicated. So congratulations on figuring out my trick and on making it here anyway. I obviously was trying to obfuscate everything so that nobody would show up. So good for you. Also, good evening. I hope you're doing well. I think I just want to go back to the main room. The red pipe is flowing here. Oh, probably should be Zora for this, though. This is fine. Okay. Cool. So red pipe is flowing. Red pipe is flowing into the room. Wait, can I shoot that? No. Well, that's annoying. Would have been nice. Oh well. So I want to see what that has done, because now we have red and yellow. Great. Remembering how to navigate this temple is always the first difficulty. Sure, why not? I'll be this guy. I love that he starts that dive and then just like real casually. Ooh. We have water there now, chat. Nice. How do I get there? Navigation challenge accepted. What up, Willis? Thank you for redeeming non-seasonal candy and also for redeeming dehydrate. Do you just want my introductions? So my seasonal candy, chat, which is not what was redeemed, but is contextually important. It is February the 28th, which means it is still February. And in fact, there's even more February. So if you like February, this is a good year for you, because you get even more February for your regular amount of February, and you'll have February tomorrow. But that means that we are still on our February seasonal candy which is these Jelly Belly conversation beans. And I know that's not what Willis redeemed, but it amused me very much to pull out some of my regular Jelly Belly jelly beans that are not conversation beans. Extra February. Exactly. February +1 to awesomeness. I like water dungeons. I know I'm in the minority here, but some of my favorite dungeons are water, like Jabba Jabba and Oracle of Ages, and the water dungeon in A Link Between Worlds. That's a good point. The water dungeon in A Link Between Worlds is awesome. That being said, I also really didn't mind the water temple in Ocarina of Time, like at all. And so, like, there's kind of a mixed bag for me here. There's a lot of creativity in water. There can also be a lot of annoyance. The specific thing for me in this one is navigation is a little bit complicated. That hasn't wrecked anything for me yet, but it really depends on how important the ability to swim is as to whether or not I'm overall going to think this is a good temple or not. Like, I haven't fought the boss yet, and so I don't want to say anything. Because if the boss requires me to be able to swim well and effectively, oh, we're going to have a tough time. So my non-seasonal candies, I just pulled 2 at random. We have a Tutti Frutti, and we've got a Very Cherry. They don't have anything written on them. They're just beans. And they're tasty. And I like them. And so thank you as well, Willis, for redeeming Dehydrate. I still have some of these guys. I introduced them a couple weeks ago to you folks. They're crispy minis, tortilla form, so they're like triangle chips. And then the flavor sour cream and chive, which I didn't know was a thing for crispy minis. My Jelly Bellies do not have scary flavors. Not these ones. I've done it before, where I've had the scary flavored ones, but I don't typically. Oh my goodness, 10 stream streak. Zoom indeed, Beavis. Zoom indeed. Anyway, the crispy mini sour cream and chive is actually a pretty good flavor. If you don't mind popped rice as your snack, and you tend to like those sorts of flavors, they're very chivey. Too much is about scaredy cat for the scared flavors. You know what? There is no shame in that. There are scary, scary, scary flavors. Poisoned Arthrag, thank you also for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. We'll wash the delicious taste of chives down with caramel hot chocolate. There is no theme to the flavors on my table today, chat, but I am amused. Ooh, spicy. I don't, but K-Menzel does. And K-Menzel also likes jelly beans. So that seems like that might actually be interesting. Oh, fascinating. Okay, so that is not how I get there. Probably should have saved. What else have we got as options? Fruit tea is delicious. Ooh. Yeah. I don't care, Mr. Skulltula. I care a little bit about that, Mr. Skulltula. Go on. Thank you for the 1 money. Okay, so this one I can jump to. Wait. Oh, I see. I see. I see how we do this. Hello? Well, that was rude. Okay. I'm trying to conserve time. And so rather than deal with the, like, triple issue of me just, like, trying 5 times to get to the place I want to go, I'm just gonna reset until I can get there. Thank you. Because what I saw, thank you, was this. And I hadn't seen that before. And so that's probably how I get onto here. And then when I'm on top of it... no, I don't want to climb. Thanks. Okay, so now they're both on. Oh, we've confused everything. Whoops. That's fine. I think I actually want to do this. Because what I think I would like to do is turn this one off. Because I think, if I'm interpreting this dungeon correctly, this is actually what controls the bigger water wheel in the other room. And I couldn't get into that one room because the water was going the wrong way. Oh, good. I got the success noise. I love the success noise. You ran out of blackcurrant and raspberry. Ooh, that's a good flavor for something like tea. You have blueberry, blackberry? That also seems good. You know, Kimenzel really likes blueberry teas, which is cool. I tend to prefer, I really like peach ones that have like a mix with peach. I really like ones that have mixes with raspberry. And so that blackcurrant and raspberry one sounds delicious to me. And I really like ones with apple. But that sounds amazing. You have a good partner. Bringing you tea. Delicious. Okay. I'm even just confused about which way is up. Oop. I've been crushed under that platform, and now I'm being crushed under this one. Because the water mechanic isn't great. Ugh. That annoys me so much. He went too far. Will Link do a better job? Barely. No? 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 Hup. Okay. That was my aim. Listen, Zora Link, you're going too far. Ooh, a bomb. That's exciting. That one really wants my attention, and I have no patience for it. There we go. So regular Link's jumps make those much easier to navigate. Clearly they're scaled for that. So is this now working the other way? It is! Oh, chat, this is going the other way now. Fascinating. Okay, so I can explore then the rooms below here that I couldn't get to before, but I also think I can explore this. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Yes. So that is what I thought would happen for that, which is good, because that's a very, I mean, that's one of the less moon logic-y elements of this. We do have green pipe happening here. Interesting. I don't know if I'm supposed to go here first or if I'm supposed to do underwater stuff first. I am just kind of wanting to try. Awful. That was fine. Ooh, there are lots of those fish in here. There's barrels. Okay. No potty jokes on stream, indeed. Okay. Oh. There's another one of those guys. That seems Not very interesting to me. So there's lots of those fish. How do I get... Oh. So there's stuff up. Interesting. Probably shouldn't have destroyed all 3 of those barrels now that I think about it, because now I can't... Now I have to do this room in a particular order if I don't want to waste magic. So what I think I need to do is I think I'm going to need to use ice blocks to make myself platforms between these 2 so that I can go and turn the crank on the start of the green pipe. So that I understand. I also could have probably done that to get to this yellow space in the first place. I am still looking for fairies, and so that was kind of what I was doing, was seeing if there were fairies in any of those barrels, but unfortunately that means I now can't hookshot back to this. And so I should try and explore anything above the water that I want to see in this room first, which means I also need to try to position a platform to hookshot up to the upper area of the room, because I saw a hookshot point up there. But there's also pots on the ground, and I want to look at them. So there's several levels to this room, which I think is a new one. Okay, yeah, there's a chest. Nope. This is just one room. And it's got a chest in it. Huh. I'm so very tempted to just shoot him with an ice arrow and turn him into my platform. Seriously? I hate the waste of magic. What do you want from me, you silly, silly game? Got it. Got it anyway! Oh, please enjoy your feeding of the masses, Willis. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, we go this way then. I don't know why I'm always wrong about the direction that I'm supposed to turn these, but I've been wrong like every time. Ooh, I like that that one disappeared. So now we have started green pipe flowing. Pseudo-Rudo, hello, hello. Welcome in, lovely to see you. Thank you for redeeming non-seasonal candy. I'll have a couple of my normal jelly bellies. Not my conversation beans, just my normal ones. How are you doing tonight? I'm going with toasted marshmallow. And lime. Yum. I'm pretty sure this is the just for kids mix. But that ain't how we do. Yes to snacks. I missed. Nope, not what I meant to do. I am doing great. Can I do this? Oh man. I should have been able to do that, but I knew that wasn't gonna work. I need to kill the Tektite. The Tektite is a real problem for me. So let's get some normal arrows. One platform away from making a snowman. Thank you. Truly ridiculous. Nope. Oh, actually. Okay, so there is a fairy in this room, which matters. I had a very good day today, Pseudo-Rudo. It was a delightful day at work, and now I get to come home and I get to play some Majora's Mask, which confuses me a little bit because interrupting oneself in the middle of a temple and then having to figure out how to get back to it is always funny. They're so bouncy, and they're not like, they're definitely not my least favorite enemies. I don't agree with their concept of the aim on this skill, but do you have the objective of making a snowman? Oh my gosh, Link. Too much zest. Not enough chill, my boy. Up. What? And then that wasn't even the correct angle? I need that to be on a more exaggerated angle or it's not gonna drop me correctly. Or am I doing this wrong and that's not actually how I get up? Nope. That is not it. Am I in the wrong corner? Why does it just drop me, chat? Okay. Ow. This isn't gonna help anything because what I want to do is see up. And I can't. What am I doing wrong? So I hookshot it to the target and then I dropped, but he's not landing on the grating. He's just dropping right back through the hole. And I'm confused by that. Like, is that wrong? Because, like, this is the most cornery I can make it. And, like, he's not... Okay. This is a silly use of magic. It's also not gonna work. Like, this is such a far room. There's no way. And it does not let you grab the edges of these ledges, because of course it doesn't. That would be helpful. Something tricky about the targets in this room, but you don't recall what? And Buttons recalls being frustrated. Okay. Oh, these guys are mad. Sure, thanks. I feel like the answer was not that target. And that's a very annoying answer. And therefore, if true, I shall be annoyed. I can't even, like, target this target because Link doesn't look up enough. Yeah, not that target either. Is it that one? Does... Okay. Hello? Presses Z 6 times. Okay, so the barrels respawn. So do the Tektites. Yes, yes, yes. But the barrels respawn. So, this guy needs to die. Nope. Okay. Probably arrows are the best way to go. Do you think I could drop a bomb on it? Okay. Do the drops respawn into these? Link. They do not, as far as I can tell. If it is not this third target, I'm gonna get mad. What? Again with the, like... Woo! What? I was expecting there to be a target above, and there wasn't. Ah, there is. Sometimes I don't understand Link. Is that a good spot? That's too far away. I might need 2. Which is bad. Do you want to build a snowman? Not far enough. Wow! Nope! Not what I asked you to do at all. Okay. Okay. I'm a non-zero amount having controller issues. But it's okay. It's not okay. The level of finicky for this is not great. Do you want to make a snowman? Don't disappear, don't disappear, don't disappear. That's not right. Come on! So it needs to be an inch farther to the left. Like, every once in a while, Nintendo games, which I love, do make me question what the game devs at Nintendo think is fun. Sure. The rules about where I'm allowed to shoot to make ice and where I'm not allowed are inconsistent and should feel bad. Link, you are on thin ice with me right now. Sure. What? That first one wasn't close enough? That doesn't make any sense. The first one was like in the same place that... I honestly do not like the platform on the water mechanic. Just, it's never good enough. Nowhere where I put my ice is good enough. Hi. I am going to stand on this one. The annoying thing is, I could get this if I were standing differently. Ah! Nintendo. Nintendo, I have opinions. Do you think anybody will know to do this? Well, I knew to do it. Yeah. Oh, that was for a fairy. That was actually important. Annoying. Annoying, but necessary. Wow. That guy got rocked. Okay. And so now... I want to figure out... the other stuff. I want to know if this is important. I should have saved. I'm going to save now. This is a bit of a waste of time, therefore. But we're going to save anyway. Come on. Zora. Important for story progression or important for 100%? As far as I'm concerned. Why does he always miss? Those are the same thing, Poison Darth Frog. Why is my understanding of the hitbox of this attack so bad? It's fine. I'm getting refills on some things that are important. That looks like one glitchy fish. Okay. I am satisfied that I understand this room. You! Hello, Booze Merry-Go-Round. Welcome in. Lovely to see you tonight. Am I satisfied that I have all the fairies in this room? Because I got one. Okay, 1 is the correct number. Thank you very much for redeeming Dehydrate and also redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. Like, do you need the fairies to beat the final boss? No, you need the fairies to get better skills. And so definitely a 100% mechanic. If that's a real question. I don't think the great fairies anywhere in Termina give you something that you could not defeat the final boss without. They just make things easier, so you get more magic or more health or stronger attack or things like that. I needed that snack break. That was nice. We've got a lot of folks in here right now, so I am going to once again say a thing that I said before, which is that we get an extra stream this week. I have a little bit more time than usual, so I'm going to also be streaming Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if you want to hang out during the day, you could come hang with me that day. But if not, no worries. Oh. Hold on. I have pressed many buttons that are getting absolutely ignored. Nope. I am pressing so many buttons that are just getting fully ignored right now. Yes, I know I can't swim against the current. I'm just trying to just trying to get into this. No! Again! I'm like too high? Or something? No! The worst. I mean, I need them to beat the final boss. Okay, so I'm trying to get into that one, I think. Nope, it's that one. Why? Why everything, actually? Why is swimming frustrating? Why is the camera frustrating? Mostly, why is the camera frustrating? So that's the one I want. Oops. Nope. How did I get in the first one? Am I aiming for the wrong one? Is this the one? That's the lower one. Which is fine. No, I should be able to get that one. That's what the arrows on the wall say. But why can't I? Like, why can I not do this? I hate it. But if that's just here, well, that's fine. I wish I could, like, walk. Oh, hello. And now we can. There are things. There are enemies? Oh, there are those guys. Nope. I am pressing the swim button. Please and thank you. Anytime you would like to swim, sir. Why does my controller just get, like, worse every week? Also, like, why are these fish not attacking me the way they should? Like, they normally attack me. Yeah, like that. And they're just, like, leaving. I just want to clear the room of enemies, and there's still just as many enemies, which makes me think I can't. Do they respawn? That's the worst. These fish are not my favorite enemies, chat. Which is fine. Okay, so, but actually, what is going on with this room? I do not understand. So we have 2 water wheels. We have green pipe going into there. That's nice. Fairy in this room worries me. Because I don't actually know much. I haven't checked every pot. I don't know if I can blow those up. Oh, I see. Interesting. I clearly do not understand this room. Can I not? Okay, so I can freeze that, which is pretty cool, honestly. And then there's 2 moving platforms. This is confusing. Not my favorite! Gasp. The gasp indeed. You really, really enjoyed this temple? It is a very interesting one. There are a lot of reasons why I like it. Is that going to also freeze the platforms? Yes, and it has done so in a way that I cannot access. Okay. So now time to learn if this is undoable. Cool. So I need to get somewhere first. I would find this so much less frustrating as a temple if I could choose to jump instead of having to deal with whatever distance, height, and speed Link and or masked Link decides to go for. Because the number of times I have slid off the end of a platform and therefore I had to entirely reset a room is too high. And that's probably where some of the frustration of this comes from. Like, I know the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, a large part of the frustration is that the water mechanic of raising and lowering the water makes navigating the temple harder. And so if you miss something or you have to check things more than once, there's like this whole big deal to it. And I am feeling that a little bit. Like, I think the puzzle is really interesting. And the navigation is really interesting. And I love that. But if I miss having to like the reason that I reloaded myself so many times when I was trying to shoot ice into corners in that one room is that if I miss, I have to swim all the way back to the beginning and ice my way back to the platform and then try the ice again. And so there's like 4 steps before you get to try again the thing that you are trying to learn. And that's not great. And so it probably is one of the most interesting temples to play when you have mechanical capabilities of actually doing the tasks that this temple asks of you. Like, if I knew what I was supposed to do and I could do it, I would just genuinely find this interesting. But as I'm trying to figure out, where do you want me to put this ice block, please? Having to swim all the way back to the door, reset the room to get a barrel, hookshot the barrel, shoot again. That's too many steps. That pretty much sums up the entire game for me. That's fair. Okay. So, we'll try again. Please just walk off. Okay. How do I land on? Oh, interesting. So I have learned, and I need to reset again. Well, that actually isn't so bad because I can just climb back onto this platform. So I think I do actually have to jump onto that other platform, which is awkward because that's not well positioned. So I might have to wait a cycle and see if they line up differently the second time. Please just walk off. You don't need to jump. Huh. There's an alcove there. Nope. It is the same. That cycle is pretty much the same every time. You had to relearn everyone's tells. Obsessive save stating. Technically, if I shot this from this platform, that would be still, wouldn't it? I don't know where I want it to be. It's nice that that stops in that position every time. Okay. I don't like this. We'll try it though. What is that? And how do I get there? What is that? That's something. Looks like it has a switch. Anything over there? Huh. So the annoying thing is, I think there's a fairy in this room. There's no particular reason why I only use 2. It just feels cluttered if I have more than 3. Because I can't uncreate them once I've given them data. I wish I knew how to get into that little alcove. This room feels very unfinished to me. That alcove has a chest. Now that I'm looking at my map, there's 2 chests in this room. Is there an angle from which I'm supposed to be able to hookshot that? Oh, there is, actually. It's apparently not this one, even though I can see it. So much clutter. I wonder if I can go further up onto this. I'm just afraid of sliding. Yep. Zelda mechanics. Okay. What are you? You're a fairy. I am unsurprised. There's still another one, though. Wait. Where is the other one? Okay, Link, I'm gonna need you to not jump like a crazy person right now, okay? This room is so weird, and I'm terrified I'm not gonna have time for the frogs. There are as many as it says there are in each dungeon. Can I make this jump? I don't know. I think hasn't it been 15 in every dungeon? This is why one save states first. Because that would have been one of those things. Like, I look at that and I go, I don't know if this jump is makeable. It's a 3-dimensional space and the height is not entirely clear because of the camera, which does not let me see things. And so if I had hit that and fallen, to get back to where I am, I would have to swim to the other corner of the room, climb onto a platform, unfreeze the water, get back on the moving platform, freeze the water again, climb all of the way across the things, just to try the jump again in bigger Link. And I'm like, I don't know what you think you're teaching me in that moment, but I can guarantee I'm not on board for the lesson. Hello, the oncoming storm. I better hop to it indeed. Less save states equals more imaginary gamer point. How many frogs per dungeon? If there is ever more than one, I'm gonna be mad. See, that's interesting. That's not even a jump that I can make? How do I get there? There's a chest somewhere. There's a chest like right in front of me. And I don't understand how to get it. So probably that makes me think that that's a use of hookshot when the chest exists. But what do I do to make the chest exist? And this is the sort of insanity that drives me, chat. Whether or not I'm proud of it, I'm just gonna look at a walkthrough because I'm too, like, this room has dumbfounded me and I have no further patience to play around with it. What do I do? Interesting. I don't know if I can get it. Ugh. Especially not if I just run off of things. Yes, I am collecting fairies. I'm collecting everything. Aha. This is annoying because this means I am gonna have to reset the room. Interesting. Tricky is one thing. Seeing it, I understand how, like, I understand what this room wants of me now that I've spotted it. Oh, a torch. That's fun. We'll wait. Oh, I missed. That was funny. So I was a little too far that way. I don't think this will have helped. Yes. Yes, it will have. You also a fairy? Of course you're also a fairy! That is the most ridiculous fairy I've ever done. Like, I'm not saying it's not cool. Uh-oh. This guy doesn't like me. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Hello? Link? Link? Link, my dude. Please, Link. Come on. Oh, I am not high enough. Ah, because the buttons didn't do what I asked them to. And that was another example where they didn't do that. I don't understand. I think that's different. Like, I think that's changed. So I regained control of Link, and what I wanted to do was draw an arrow. And so I pressed the C button for the bow, and he put it away. Like, I pressed and held the C button for the bow, which I thought in Ocarina of Time made him knock another arrow if the bow was already out, which it was. And he put it away. And so I then had to take it out again. And I don't like that, because that made me miss 2 shots. Please let that be high enough. That's a very interesting suggestion. When my thumb looks like this, like, I don't have a positioning that lets me be on down C specifically and also anywhere near B. I mean, maybe my thumb was just not where I thought it was, but it feels like he put it away in response to my tap, and instead he should have been shooting things. And I don't know if that's happened before because this is such a rare occurrence. Like, the bow is out. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. And he, like, put it away. And I don't understand why he put it away. Okay. I didn't like that room. I overall have enjoyed this temple. I did not like that room. I also didn't like the second mini-boss, to be specific. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. Or the controller did a wonky input. Extremely likely. I was concerned about that. And so it is entirely fair to potentially go, hey, Mr. Controller, what are you doing? Okay, yep, there are fairies in this room. We've learned. There's also magic in this room. And arrows in this room. Are these all magic? I mean, those guys are also magic. That's a good question. I don't know that I've ever been idle enough for that. Link? Thank you. No? Why are you climbing out? I'm not giving you directional inputs. I'm trying to go in here. Hello. Hello, fairy friend. Well, I was right to be suspicious about that. See, that makes sense to me. Interesting. So we've got the arrow guy and the magic guy. It's legit. That one doesn't have an underneath. And that's okay. Okay. Wow. Lovely number of attacks. 0 hits. I'm wondering if at the end of this game it will be time to, like, retire this N64 controller. Like, I might need to give up on it. Oh, hello. I see. These things move. What I would like is for you to stay still so I can look at things, actually. Because I don't fully understand what I'm supposed to do yet. Like, I understand I can unfreeze that. I don't understand how to get to that door. And I also really want to shoot the bomb tube. In too many games, I just want to take a minute to bask in my awesomeness, but I keep putting my weapons away and looking bored. This is going to be difficult because he's pretty RNG. Speaking of basking in one's awesomeness. Okay, so there are still more fairies in this room. Fascinating. If I were less stressed about the frogs... Okay, so that's the mechanic. What does this button do? Wait. Oh, there's one directly above my head. For some reason I thought there were 2, and there are actually 3. Interesting. And so I'm kind of presuming that with the water running... Fascinating. Okay, so that jump might be makeable as the Zora. Ah, okay. But I need this one to still be down. Yep. It's not gonna agree with me on that, but... Okay. Because this room has more than one side. I don't know where I have to aim for this. I don't even fully know what I'm trying to accomplish. Oop. Okay. Okay. Ah! Interesting. Okay. And this is yet again another thing that has impacted this temple that I haven't spent a lot of time noticing before. But that I am going to call a camera issue. I didn't know this was here. And I don't think there was a good way, like, I would have maybe done a camera pan. I guess the point was I was supposed to look at the pipes. Really running out of time, folks. I'd like to get back here. Ooh. I wonder if that chest is a fairy. I hope it is. Because there's still a fairy in this room somewhere, and I don't know where. Like, I did that puzzle for the sake of doing that puzzle. Yeah, cool. Okay. That was the last fairy in that room. That's fairy 13. Great. Oh, man. We've been, like, everywhere except the boss room, and we still have 2 fairies. I wonder if that's right. Okay. Walkthrough says it's fine. I mean, walkthrough says at this point I should have 13 fairies, so that's exciting. So other seesaw. Will it let me up? Can I climb onto here? Fine! I will undo and redo it again. Annoying game. I will do this extra thing. I'm also gonna grab a magic refill from, sure, this one. He's here. And an arrow refill from this one. Thank you. Fabulous job. Okay. I liked that this one was actually, do you know what I did specifically like about this room and the last room? Is the fact that you had to connect that if you can freeze these waterfalls, of course you can also melt them. And I do enjoy that. Oh, I'm here. Well, that's nice. I'm in that room. Where am I trying to go to get to the boss? Oh, okay. So there might be a room on the bottom level of the spinny chamber that I haven't been in yet since I changed the direction of the water. Ah, except there are indeed fairies. Okay. Hello? I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Where was my last one? It was here. I am not particularly happy with either my understanding of this dungeon or with my understanding of this walkthrough right now. I don't like its use of left and right. Go on. Go on, you dumb fish. I'm gonna end up undoing this. Is it this one? Have I ever been down this path? Because I've destroyed those guys before. I remember that. Oh, how nice. I think I did. I just have trouble telling... No, I've been here before. We've done this one. It is not this. I just have trouble telling when I'm standing and when I'm swimming. Oh, they're back. Yep. Okay, cool. So... So chat, let me read to you what's confusing me, because I'm supposed to find 2 more stray fairies, and I can't tell if I find them by moving on towards the boss room or if I find them before I move on to the boss room, because the sentence I'm looking at says, now that you have the green pipes flowing, you take the green pipe to find the room with the boss door. However, before you do, swim over to the right side of this room. And I don't know what room they're talking about, because it seems to me as though, like, I don't know if they're expecting me to follow the green pipes until I see the boss door and then that's the room that they're talking about. Like, they haven't directed me to exit this room except for that sentence. And so it sounds to me like they're telling me to go through several rooms. I don't like how it's phrased. And I also don't like the idea of follow the green pipe. Unless that's this. Oh, I am sinking. Okay, that's probably fine. But I would love it if I could face the other way. So I'm assuming, therefore, that it's telling me the other fairies are here. Which is fine, because that is what I would have done. But you're supposed to be more helpful when you're writing a walkthrough, not less helpful than my own imagination. They are not providing a picture. There are not always pictures. And actually, it's not that helpful because all their pictures are from the 3DS one, not the N64 one. That's what I get for trying to just let a walkthrough tell me where the fairies are. It actually makes less sense than just going and looking for them myself. You know? So much less sense than just going and looking myself. Oh, I missed apparently. I missed again. It's fine. I'll just miss a bunch. Can I... This is a bad idea, but... Can I wear this mask in the water? Nope, I can't. Is there... There is. And I cannot wear this mask unless I'm on some kind of stable point. Interesting. Which I do not actually see. So hold on. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, sir! That was ridiculous. Okay. Okay, how many times do I press the dive button before you start diving? Thanks. This is again gonna be a lady QEW, just not particularly like the swim mechanics in this game. Why is the bubble back? I popped the bubble already. Fine. I will pop it again, and then I will start swimming from far enough away that I actually have some semblance of control over my directionality. I think I need to hit the ferry. That's fine. And I can't go in that way. Do you know how long it took me before I realized that these like fish on the walls are actually giving me directions? It took until like nearly halfway through today's stream. I was like, that would have saved me a lot of effort to understand this. Go in this room, this one right here. And especially when it's like, and go to the right side of this room. And I'm like, by what metric? By the door? By the mini-map? Because you don't always enter at the south of a room. And so do I look right? Or do I look at my mini-map and determine which side is the right side of the room? One fairy to go. Thank goodness. And also a boss to go, which I am not looking forward to. Okay. So that's the way to go back to the thing and the stuff in the place, which is not what I want to do. Go to the correct side. My gosh. You're right. See, this is why. Like, walkthroughs can be really helpful. But overall, I also really enjoy having an opportunity to try to figure things out myself, because sometimes that's better. Okay. Shadow? What? Do y'all see this shadow, like, not moving? How do I swim just a little bit? Game, because if I press this right now, there's too much of a risk that he's not gonna land on it. I'm trying to like redirect myself slightly and it is not working. This is my swimming problem as well. Like I think the left, right, center. Oh look, a boss door. Amazing. I think the like this is wearing out pretty hard on this controller. It is like worse than when I started playing Ocarina of Time. Oh, interesting. Did I destroy all the pots? Did I destroy all the pots? Okay, we're gonna have to do this again. Because I didn't destroy all of the pots on this go through. So I found that fairy. Thank you for the money and arrows. Interesting, I will probably need things. And I didn't really see anything else in this room. But there's a fairy in here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Can I hit you? I mean, it would be super nice if I could see. But, you know, that would be against the N64's rules. Too low. Is there an angle that I can, like... Hold on. That's better. I remember punching to swim. GameCube Pro controller badly needs replacing, but it has an Umbreon pattern. I also don't think you'll ever find a controller as cool, and I'm sorry. That sounds very sad. Oh ho! I see. Better. Come over here, I'm your friend. Cool! Okay, so this whole temple wasn't a waste of my time. Chad, do you think we'll need ice arrows with the boss? I think I'm gonna equip ice arrows. I should probably do this, because I don't want to lose my progress. I feel like everything... Oh, man! No! Link! 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 Get up the pipe! Link! You have to move the whole couch to play? Amazing. So this is going to be the last little bit of green pipe that is allowed. Okay. So my overall perspective, again, boss fight notwithstanding, because I haven't done the boss fight yet. But boss fight notwithstanding, I think most of this temple would have been a lot easier and a lot cleaner if I had done it in one sitting, and that's not its fault. That's me. Okay, let's go in like this. And now we will use our #1 save. Because we're definitely not resetting this entire temple's worth of progress. And we'll use this as our, like, after the boss cutscene. As the good Lord intended. Alright. What torture is this gonna be? Oh! That's not torture at all. It's a hole. Thank goodness I landed gently. Uh-oh. Chad, I think there's something in the water. There must be something in the water. Boss hole. Seaweed. Magic jars in the corner? Oh my! Sorry, the fish hovering in midair is hilarious to me. Okay. So what do? Where did he go? Okay. Oh! Oh dear. This seems bad. Get your butt to bed, Plum. Thank you for the good luck buttons. I can already tell I'm gonna need it. Lionfish. Speak his name. Gyorg? Gyorg? Was it something like that? Gyorg. Gyorg. Or scorpionfish. That's fair. Get out your dive, Paul. Plum, thank you for redeeming seasonal candy. Let's check and see what these conversation beans have to say. And also good night. But on your way to good night, these are either for you or they're for Gyorg the boss fish. Okay, so this one says kiss. So I dare you to kiss this fish. And the flavor is blue. And this one says, I love you. Gyorg. Gyorg is George without an E, though. Like, Gyorg is an actual name spelled Georg. But, like, I'm gonna call him George, actually. That's funny. Oh, soft G like Jif? Gyorg? George? That's just George then. That's literally just George, Beavis. It's pronounced. You know what? TTS can decide this. TTS cannot decide this.
Gyorg.
Gyorg! Thank you, TTS. It is not a mythical name. It is the sort of name you'd give a mean-looking goldfish. I don't disagree. I need to figure out what works on this guy. Nope. Like, I can see the bubbles, but I'm afraid of him. Where is he now? Hello? Like, anytime you want to actually target him, Navi, I will accept your assistance. Interesting. So, ice arrows do absolutely nothing to this boy? But regular arrows do something? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm getting eaten, that's what's going on. I don't know if I learned anything. Okay, I did learn one thing. That's that this doesn't work. And so I have to use normal arrows. Why did the ice arrow do nothing when the normal arrow stunned him? Maybe it didn't stun him. Maybe I'm just making that up, but he wasn't doing anything. I don't understand how to hurt him. Like, how do I damage him? Yep. Thanks for that. Because he's definitely... How many times do I have to press the button before you do it? You very annoying man. Slash Zora. Okay, I'll be honest, that was pretty good. Did I hurt him though? So the arrow did stun. You've never seen that before? Amazing. I love giving you new experiences. I'm trying to use ice on a water type. It's not very effective. I need to use grass type attacks and therefore regular arrows. Actually, for real Poison Death Frog, that does seem to be the logic. Okay, so that damaged him and I only took a half heart of health, and that seems like a fair trade to me. Given the "it's not you, it's me" speech, that'll hurt him emotionally. So that seemed pretty good to me. That feels like the strategy, because, like, if there's another way to damage him that's easier than using the Zora mask, I would love to know, but I can't think of anything. You know what I mean? Like, a hook shot doesn't do damage. I don't think it would pull him to me. I think if anything, it would pull me to him. And I don't want to do that while I'm a kid because I'm going to be underwater. Like, he's not like the other bosses. He's not like other bosses, chat. Anyway, he's not like other bosses because his, like, baseline is underwater. And so, like, I shot him because it gave me arrows, and that didn't hurt him. It made him flop at the bottom. And so that's my window to therefore hurt him. Like, the 2-step boss damage is a very Zelda thing. And so what is the second step then? If I shoot him with an arrow for step 1, what is step 2? And so an answer is Crazy Shield. Like, swim at him and Crazy Shield him. That will damage him. We've learned this. I don't think throwing a bomb will do it, because I don't think bombs, like, work like that. I don't think that the hook shot would do it, because I don't think the hook shot would drag him to me, and I don't want to be dragged to him. So, like, that's the basic. This is not the space for Deku anything. Like, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that I can think of. And so Zora is intended, like, can I hurt him with the boomerang from a distance as a safety strat? Or will the boomerang not actually do damage either? Because sometimes boomerangs hurt and sometimes they stun. You know what I mean? Anyway, I did just save, but I'm going to do it again. Magic Shield does damage basically everything. Can I kick him as a Zora? Like, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but none like him. If I shoot him in the air, if he'll flop on the platform for you? That would be... Okay, that's interesting. Can I do such a thing on purpose? Whoa! Goodness me. Because the problem is... that is almost certainly something I need to target. No, it just didn't hurt him. Ugh, why are you going that way? You dolt of Azora! Okay, so that's a waste. Pretty sure you can punch or kick him when he's down. Oh. Oh, good. That actually did work. How many times do I have to press the button before you will do the button? B, B, B. I am incensed at this controller right now. Like, the number of inputs that I put in that just did not happen. Oh, okay. We're fine. We are going to try again. We're fine. But, like, we're not helping my skills. Like, it's bad enough that Tattle is ignoring me. Okay, unzed. Do this. Can I boomerang him? This is what I'm trying to figure out. I don't even know if I hit him. Fine. Fine. No, less fine. There isn't a good setup for this. Oh, okay. So yeah, if I want to be dangerous, I can punch and kick. Please climb out. Thank you. I also didn't hear anything that made me sure that I made contact, if that makes sense. Ow. He wants to eat me, I can tell. This is very annoying from a few perspectives. Most specifically, it's annoying from the perspective of like the shield angle, if that makes sense. Oh, please just get out of the water, you goofball of a Zora. I thought that the shield would hit him both times when I was just sinking down and I wasn't close enough to him. And so like, that's just an annoying 3D space thing. It's fine. Arrows is tough. If boomerangs would just stun him, not worth my time. Thank you. Arrows is so much faster. Okay, so... Like, I'm trying to be directly over him. There we go. That was good. Uh-oh. We are cutscening. This is bad. I'd rather be somewhere safe. I want to get out of the water. I would very, very much like to get out of the water. Thank you. Anytime now. I am taking that loss of health because all I was trying to do was get out of the water and I lost like 5 hearts doing it. Thanks for the arrows. Those are absolutely the most helpful thing to me right now. Goofball of a boss fight. Okay. Why are you jumping out of the water? I understand that the piranha thingies that came out of his face. Can you not? Where are your bubbles? I'm just trying to find you. Run away. Ugh. The angle on that is impossible. Willis, thank you very much for Demon. Keep doing what you're doing. I would love to breathe, but unfortunately I'm swimming instead. I have so little health right now, and I don't have a good way to recoup it in this boss fight, and that's very annoying. And I don't know where he is. Stupid bubbles are stupid. There he is. It's almost worse. Oh, fish out of water. Please mean dead. Please mean dead. Please mean dead. He's so little. Oh, I do not like the elements of this that required skill at swimming. I also didn't like any part of this that involved camera. Okay. Okay. So the first boss was complicated. The second boss was great. Super fun. Fabulous. Which is great because we have to do him again right now. This boss? If I never have to fight him again, I'm going to be so happy. I did do it. Thank you very much, Pseudorudo, for redeeming seasonal candy. Thank you, Buttons. Honestly, I wish you'd put holy carp because of the fish pun. like, I feel so accomplished suddenly. I was sitting there being like, I don't understand anything and I hate this guy and he clearly hates me. And like, it feels a lot better. Oh, so Sudaruto, you're cool. So says the orange bean. Now take that to the fish. Oh, never mind. He shrank. Apparently I did. I really wanted a safety save after the cutscene that showed that something was changing, but I was in the middle of the water and he ate me and I was afraid. Sudaruto, also love you. The red bean says love you. I did show George who was boss. How much you want to bet those green jars in the corner are magic refills? Holy mackerel. Thank you, Batted Buttons. And thank you, Poison Darth Frog, for redeeming non-seasonal candy. We're just gonna eat all the jelly beans right now. I have bubblegum and watermelon. I will eat them separately because those are weird flavors to put together. So, my gosh. I'm so glad I finished that today. Okay. So I'm going to swim to one of those pots in the corner and see if it's a magic refill. If I were a little better at swimming. Magic refill. So the specific thing that I'm curious about, hello, is whether or not there's a good angle for that. Yeah. Consistency at that would have been a good skill to have for this. I am about to get an ugly fish mask. And then there will be a cutscene. Beautiful. I wish this was a mask I could put on. But instead it's remains. And that's fine. I have freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil George. Evil Gyorg. Oh, that's it. Gyorg is the German form of George. I knew that. Cutscene. With pretty music. This is to calm you down after you've been traumatized by that fish. Hey, listen! We want you to lend us your power. If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help our friend. I get it. You have to help the last one. I mean, it was singular this time. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us. This little Fey child thinking she could bargain with these ancient giants. I'm pretty sure that it's Tattle talking. That's why I'm using the fairy voice. And the help our friend was the only line by the giants. I think. But if you would rather imagine the giants using the fairy voice, that is entirely up to you, Poison Darth Frog, and I would not tell you that you can't. That was an extremely stressful boss fight. I don't want to do it again. Now I can continue resting in peace. That was a choice. I too must abide the laws of ancient times and again merely watch from my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. That voice makes me need to yawn, Sudaruta. Help! Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Turtle. Wait, am I back in the... Okay. I know where I am. That's great. Okay. So we're still on the second night, which is actually possibly the earliest in a cycle that I've ever finished a temple. I'm kind of impressed. So chat. It is a very sad voice, actually. So chat, here's the plan. And I specifically need to remember to do 2 of these things. Okay? Okay. So 1, I need to, before leaving this area, go back to that weird cave system on the side of Great Bay Coast and hand in these fairies, because I did find all 15 of them. And so I need to make sure that I give in the fairies. And then I need to warp to Snowhead, get into the temple, destroy the boss to bring spring. And then I have to find, I think there were 5 lily pads, so I think I'm looking for 3 other frogs, because there's one that's there. There's the one that I already talked to in this temple. And so I think that there's 3 other ones. I remember there's one in the, like, laundry pool in town. And so there might be 2. Like, I think I have to go to Woodfall. Okay, I have to find some frogs, and that's important. But that starts with bringing spring, because I need it to be spring, or there's no point. And so those 2 things are key. And I think that there is a third thing that I can technically do. Which again, I really, really hope that I have time for, and or I don't need to do it at this point. But there apparently is a fisherman somewhere. And so I have to find the fisherman, because I think I get a piece of heart from him for doing something. I don't know. I haven't actually read that bit or like looked at anything. I've just gone, tick, tick, tick. So after defeating this temple boss, the 3 things my walkthrough says is I can get a piece of heart from a fisherman. I don't know anything about that. I can do the frog chorus, and so I have to figure out the frog chorus. Froggos, the poisoned earth frogs, obviously. And I have to turn in these fairies. And so these are the 3 things that I can accomplish, and I have a day and a bit to do it in. And I want to believe in myself. And I'm not without nervousness. And so again, if that thought amuses you in any way, shape, or form, we do have a Friday stream as an added stream this week. And so that is going to be my attempt of what I'm going to be trying to accomplish on Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, this channel. I'm going to try. It'll be fun. I mean, it probably will be kind of fun. I've been enjoying a lot of the side quests, just not a lot of the mini games and not a lot of the dungeon bosses. Like, I simultaneously feel impressed with myself for doing it, because I didn't cry and I didn't ask someone to do it for me, which is a real risk with this game. And with most games that have bosses, is like, nope, I enjoyed the game and now I don't like this boss. Fix it. Hands controller to K. Menzel. And so I did do it myself, and I am proud of myself for that. And I'm simultaneously proud and also like, I should have enough time to do all of that, but I'll need to hustle. Okay. Poisoned Earth Frog, I respect that. And I hope that it is a good and healthy sleep for you. If I knew where all the frogs were, I think it would be easier. At least one other one is a mini boss. And so I will warn y'all right now, because I think I recall beating that guy before. And I think I'm going to have to do it again. And so I am going to look that one up, because not only do I need to know which temples I need to go into, I will absolutely pull up the map and track the fastest route from the door to that room because I'm not interested in re-exploring temples. I just need to go there and beat the dude up. That's it. To some extent, yes, I would like to know Sudowoodo, but I will use my walkthrough for that. Which hopefully will be better phrased than that absolutely ridiculous. You can now follow the green pipes. So on the right side of this room, goofballs. English language has too much ambiguity sometimes for the ability to easily communicate things in walkthrough format text. Especially if you're not going to have pictures, which, like, it's fine. It's fine. We found the fairies, but we didn't find the fairies with any help from the walkthrough. And it's almost better. I tried to cheat chat and I couldn't even do that. And that's very funny to me. Okay, so that's the plan. Press this button. You know what? Poison Darth Frog, the funny thing about that is K Menzel and I were playing Atari 2600 or something like that. Was it 2600 or 5200? Okay, Atari 2600, like real sports baseball. Press this button is how you do everything. And I was so adamant. I was so bad at it. But I was so adamant that I was like, no, but I am pressing the button and it's not doing the thing because I'm not selected on the right thing. How do I select a different thing? But there's only one button. It was extremely funny. 4 left. Yeah, that's what I agree with as well because there were 5 lily pads on Snowhead in the spring. I remember that. But I think one of them's already there. And so, like, I already beat this guy in the Great Bay Temple. And I think one of them is going to be at Snowhead when I go. And I think one of them is in the laundry area. Because I remember trying to talk to him when I got a mask that told me something about talking to animals. And that was not the right way to deal with him. But I remember him. He's like a little light yellowish frog. And so I'm hoping he'll still be there. And I'm hoping that's 3. And that means I'm hoping I have 2 more. And I think they might both be mini bosses, which means I have to, in order, do a boss, do a mini boss, do a mini boss, and hopefully have time to, like, run back to town and then warp to Snowhead. Yeah. I'm just going to look up dungeon maps and figure out my own way there because that's something where I'm like, no, I want to try to accomplish this because I don't want to have to fight Gyorg again. Okay, but we did it. Like, that's pretty cool. You just want to get a little more work done and then suddenly it's 2 hours in. Oh, Zunu, you were in such a zone. Good for you. Oh, interesting. Okay. We're gonna hunt for these frogs on Friday. That's gonna be the plan. That is absolutely gonna be the plan. In the meantime, just in case you want somewhere fun to go on Twitch, we're gonna raid Emmy. She's playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's been a while since we've gone to visit Emmy, so that will be fun to do again. Here's a raid message if you want it, or if you don't, or if you want to delete the emotes, you do you. I will not tell you what to do. But it would be nice if you could come hang out with Emmy because I think she's sweet. And if you don't know her, you can maybe get to know her a little bit and watch her do everything but save Hyrule, according to her stream title. It was wonderful to see all you lovely folks here, except for the 2 rooms that I phenomenally did not like. I had a great time playing this game. Honesty is the best policy, chat. And I am actually looking forward to doing some bits and pieces of it on Friday. So if you're available, I'd love to see you here. If not, I'll be back next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And so hopefully I'll see you then. But again, even if not, I still hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday and a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. And as always, keep it cute. Bye, folks.